Couple of double-digit scores and a big conference win for the Canfield Cards over the Boardman Spartans. Sofia Castronova and Fleming both scoring in double digits today. Talk to me about this game. I mean, regardless of the fact that they lost a lot of seniors last year, that's still the defending conference champions, and you have to come into their home for your first conference game. Talk to me about the kind of pressures that went along with that and how you guys came out with that confident approach to take that early lead.
I think we haven't had a conference game yet, and we've been ready for this week. This is our next part of our season, is our conference games. We put in a lot of work in the past week, knowing what they're going to do, trying to shut Sarah Bear out, and I think we did good in the second half of that.
So talk about you just finding your shot in this game, too, how you were able to get scoring in all four quarters of this one, too, and just keep consistency throughout.
I think when our teammates get the ball into the high post and into the lane, that creates shots for me, and those shots wouldn't be possible without them and the good passes that they make.
Let's talk about your team's defense, too, because, I mean, it was a defensive gut-em-out type of game, too, and I think you guys only held them to 13 points in that first half. How much was defense stressed in this? I know you talked about taking away Sarah Barrow, too, but you also really limited their perimeter shots. How much, and what kind of things did you stress on defense preparing for this Spartans team?
Well, our defense in our zone, we stress not to let them get threes, and I think they shot, 6 threes in the first half, and they didn't make any, and I think our aggressiveness affected them not being able to shoot the ball.
When we talk about your defense in general, too, Sofia, when you're playing both perimeter, you're playing inside, you kind of do it both, too, for this team, too. When you go up against a team like that where they have a little bit more of a post presence, too, and you're kind of asked a little bit more in the rebounding game, too, does your game plan kind of change, too, or do you just kind of let it kind of come to you and however the flow of the game is?
Our game plan is always to rebound, and we're an undersized team, and we know that, especially against teams with the bigger post presence. So we know that we have to take away the perimeter, but we also have to get in there on the rebounds when they take the perimeter shots.
Carly, what do you think this win does for this team, knowing that you guys get that win against the defending conference champions as your first win in the conference?
I think it will make us work harder in the next week because we have Norton, and then we have another conference game, which is Fitch. And I think it will make us work harder, and we've been playing good overall as a team. So,
how does 11-0 feel now? So if you talk about halfway through the season, there's still no blemishes on that loss column, too. How does that feel for this team? How do you guys continue to stay hungry and not get a little bit too confident with that record?
It feels good, but we know we still have more work to do, and we're ready to do that work.